What is it all about? The music, the cult, the young crowd, and that loud, insistent beat? An aging avant-gardist, social critic, sometime music critic, Nat Hentoff, thinks he has the answer.
What they mean to the young is that the music that they create is very directly related to what the young feel and the kind of experiences that they share. You see, insofar as you can generalize, the radical difference in the pop music now, call it rock, which is the generic term, and pop music when I was growing up, and I expect when you were growing up, is that they create their own music. They write their own songs, they do their own arranging. It's no longer a 40 or 50-year-old guy who is telling the young people what it is they should like. This is not so much protest as a kind of an attempt at self-affirmation, collective affirmation, an attempt to say, you know, look, we have this thing, our music, our culture, if you like. I don't think they'd use that word. And what is being said in it, and they're really talking to themselves. They really don't care what you think. They don't care what I think. What they're saying is that there is some possibility of joy in this life, some possibility of opening up your feelings, that sex doesn't have to be restrictive and a fearful thing, that grass is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. It's not nearly as bad as Vietnam, let's say. If you look at it from the point of view of somebody in his teens, it's a mad, insane world. The grown-ups are out of their minds. So what do? If you want to get some kind of sanctuary where you can at least escape for a while from this destructive kind of society, you create this loud sound, this huge beat, and you become part of it. And at least they can't get at you there.
Rock music, an escape valve in a mad, insane world, says Nat Hentoff. It is a world a good deal different from the one that we looked out at a quarter century ago when we stood, all alike, buttoned down and crew cut, before the bandstands of Benny Goodman and Glenn Miller. The world didn't seem quite so insane then. The war of the 40s, we believed, was a moral war, and not many of us had yet begun to think hard about the black man. We were not the subculture that today's grown war babies are. We didn't have the numbers nor the money. We weren't as committed nor as self-righteous, nor did we have the same attention paid us. Ours, we must confess, was a less confusing world, our choices fewer, simpler. When the noise created by today's young becomes oppressive, it would probably be useful to remember that.
I can't say I like rock music, but what they say is interesting.
There's too much talk about music.
I think you understand it better, though, after hearing the explanation for its popularity.
I don't understand it any better. It's like trying to understand the theory of flight by analyzing the entrails of a bird.
Thank you.
Thank you.